Hello everybody and welcome back to our F1 2012 career mode. Today we have round 8, which I believe is the German Grand Prix. It's either the German Grand Prix or it's the European Grand Prix at Valencia. I'll check in a second. But boy am I excited to play this. It's been a few days since I've not only uploaded an F1 2012 video, but I haven't actually played for 5 whole days. I've just been busy with other stuff, so I'm really excited to get back into this one. Last time out at Canada, it was a race of, well, there were things happened. Nothing happened in qualifying, but after qualifying where nothing happened, the race, people crashed. Lots of people crashed. Not so much out of the race, but people lost their front wings and whatnot. And the AI's pace was really, really quick, and I wasn't expecting that. So we didn't really get the greatest of results, but hey, it was still another race in the bag, and hopefully we move on to this one with a better chance at moving towards the points. Before we get into this one, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and let's jump in to the German Grand Prix weekend. Damn it, I was wrong. It's the European Grand Prix. I knew it was either the German or the European. It's the European Grand Prix. So it's the European Grand Prix at Valencia. Objectives this weekend: qualify 18th, race to the 15th place position, and no rain on the radar it seems, as we're taking a cautious path with car development. I don't really understand the R&D screen, but yeah, apparently we're being cautious with it. Teammate data, teammate challenge data. We are now winning. We have outraced Pedro de la Rosa 6-1. We're now ahead of him in the championship. Of course, we've out-qualified him 4-3. He's got more fastest laps, but overall, I am the better driver. And last time out, Fernando Alonso was dominating the weekend, wasn't he? Canadian Grand Prix. Fernando Alonso was really, really turning up the wick this season. And that's evident in the championship standings. He leads by 23 points ahead of Sebastian Vettel. And then there's another big gap back to Mark Webber in 3rd place. Schumacher ahead of Hamilton right now. Button closing in on his teammate as well, because Lewis Hamilton, of course, did not score any points in Canada. And then there's another huge gap back to 7th place, Kimi Raikkonen. So I could really say the championship battle is pretty much between Alonso and Sebastian Vettel, as it was in real life. And there we are, down in 19th place, ahead of my teammate, behind one other driver who's yet to score points, which is Nico Hülkenberg. And in the constructors, we are 10th place, with Red Bull leading the way, ahead of Ferrari, who are pretty much neck and neck with McLaren. All to play for, of course. It's still so early on in the season. And let's go into qualifying. Welcome to qualifying here on the streets of Valencia for the European Grand Prix. 18th or above is the objective, which I've already said is it's difficult, because 19th place is pretty much the maximum we can get, unless somehow somebody crashes out or doesn't set a lap time in the midfield. So 19th, I'd say, is really our realistic objective. This race in real life was a real famous one as well. The 2012 European Grand Prix, won by Fernando Alonso. Sebastian Vettel retired from the race. Michael Schumacher's only podium in his 3-year stint after coming back to race for Mercedes in 2010 as well. Right, let's get some laps on the board. It's our second home Grand Prix of the season as well for the team. HRT, Hispania Racing Team. The clue is in the name. Okay, apart from this massive lock-up into the final corner, it was actually quite a nice lap. I think we got enough fuel for another one, so we'll go again. Petrov has just gone 4 seconds quicker than me. Excuse me? What? 4 seconds? I can comfortably claim that we will qualify last place then. How am I supposed to gain 4 seconds? This was a much better lap, but it's going to be last place. It's going to be a distance last. It's a 43.2. Why are they so quick? So I'm 3.6 seconds off Maldonado. I am dumbfounded. I'm speechless. Well, I'm not speechless. I'm clearly not speechless. I am speaking. But that's strange. I remember somebody mentioning in the Monaco video, saying that on street circuits, the back markers have a much higher level of AI for some reason. And I'm seeing that now, because 5 minutes to go. Charles Pic is 9th place. Petrov is in 6th. Massa's 23rd. I'm 2/10 off Massa. I really don't know what's going on. We'll go out there again and hopefully get into the 42s. If I get it all together, maybe I can find another second improvement, and that might actually get me into Q2. I hate myself. I hate myself so much. I absolutely despise myself. Why did I do that? Yeah, there's no bloody grip anymore because I'm missing half a bloody front wing. Right, okay, we're qualifying last. I No. Right, that's it. That's the end of the session. That is the end of the session. We're last. We're last place. We are last place. Oh, dearie me. So we qualify last. My teammate goes through in... What position is he? In 7th place? This is very strange. Maldonado, Hulkenberg, Di Resta, Kovalainen, Verne, the top 5. Vitaly Petrov in the Caterham is 6th. So all the actual fast cars are slow and all the slow cars are fast. This game is very strange. This is a very strange game. Is it going to be like that in the race as well? It's race day here on the streets of Valencia for what could be a very, very strange European Grand Prix. And it's a 16% chance of rain as well, so it might actually rain in this race. But the actual grid is more realistic now after Q2 because we didn't take part in it. So Alonso is on pole for his home Grand Prix. Grosjean 2nd. Hamilton and Vettel. Di Resta up in 5th alongside Maldonado. Mark Webber only 7th. Hulkenberg, Senna, Ricciardo rounding out the top 10. And then we have Jean-Eric Verne, Jensen Button 12th. Charles Pic, Glock, Kovalainen, De La Rosa, my teammate 16th, and Petrov 17th. And then all those random big names eliminated in Q1, including the biggest name of all, James Early. I'm not sure why I said that. Anyway, let's have a look at the race strategy. It's a one-stop, pitting on lap 12 from the options onto the primes. 29-lap race. It'll be a long race. Quite a long race in terms of time taken. Let's get straight into it. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2012 European Grand Prix is next. If the AI are anything like they were in that qualifying 1 session, there'll be chances for me to overtake some of these fast drivers. 5 lights are on, and we are underway here for the European Grand Prix. Oh, what a launch! Already side by side with Massa, and he's ahead of me. Okay, we're last place, but there'll be opportunities here. Is anybody going to lose a front wing into turn 1? Oh, Michael Schumacher, what are you doing? That's a fair bit of carbon fibre on the floor there. Kobayashi round the outside of Raikkonen. Yep, we'll overtake all of them. 18th place, already gaining 6 places through 2 corners. I'm going to be very cautious not to lose my own front wing, as there's more carnage up ahead. I saw somebody comment calling for the end for this realistic damage mod. I love the realistic damage mod. I think it adds a bit more dynamism to the races. As into the next right, left chicane we go. Trying to get past Petrov. Maybe I'll send it to the inside of the next corner on the Caterham driver. Too far back. And there goes Kamui Kobayashi, the Sauber, to the outside. And he's made the move before applying the brakes for the next hairpin. I cannot get the car slowed down into that final corner without locking the tyres. It's a very, very tricky corner. In fact, I'll just move the brake bias to the rear. I think that'll help me a bit. Where is everybody? I'm on my own. I'm just on my own on the track. Lap 3. I feel like this might be a lonely one for me. What is wrong with me? Now what do we do? Turn it into a 2-stop, I suppose, is really our only option. I feel like I'm driving so badly lately. I don't know what it is. I just can't drive a car successfully. Right, into the pits we go. I pit from 18th. I'm going to rejoin in 18th place. Still miles ahead of Raikkonen. Right, let's not lose this front wing. Ooh, yellow in sector 3. Somebody might be out the race. Hopefully. Please. Anybody? Hamilton 43.4 is his fastest lap. My fastest is a 49.0 right now. As, haha, Paul Di Resta is going slowly. That counts as an overtake. I'm counting that. So, yeah. At least we can stretch this video to 10 minutes. I cannot even get into the 48. So I'm 6 seconds a lap slower than the leader. I was not expecting this to be a circuit that was difficult for the AI. I really wasn't. Usually street circuits, they're easy. Like Monaco. But this is not. This should be a personal best lap. It was very clean. Yes! A 48.9. He's done it. Can you believe it? I am losing time to Charles Pic. I'm not understating this when I say this is by far the most difficult race. I am slower than everybody by multiple seconds a lap. And I'm pushing hard. And off the track we go. No! Oh, that's so close to the wall. Oh, we got Perez right behind me. He's applying the pressure and clearly I can't cope with it. No, no, no. Do not overtake me, mate. I'll just block him. Right, elbows out now because otherwise I'll just finish last. No, 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 no. Come on. Every single car going past me. I'll just send it. I don't care. Screw you, Sergio. Thank you. The slipstream is so powerful that this lap, because I'm in the slipstream, is my personal best. And here goes Kimi Räikkönen, looking to make a move. I can't stop the Lotus, can I? No, I can't stop Perez either. Unless I dive to the inside yet again. Thank you. I just forced him straight off the track. Oh dear. I got a penalty. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I did cause a collision. Oh, I think I've murdered him. Oh my god. I call that the Max Verstappen driving line. The Max Verstappen's art of defense. So yeah, I'll go into the pits for a drive-through penalty. I think this might be the worst race I've ever done in any game ever. And we'll rejoin in 22nd place, a lap down on the leaders now. If anything, you should feel privileged to watch this. You are watching a new all-time low for me, driving on a racing game. Nice, great line through that corner. As we've got Di Resta and Della Rosa right behind me. They're both quicker than me, of course they are. There goes Paul. See you later, mate. PDR versus JE. Oh my god. Really? Really? I've been passed by both of them. I've been passed by both of them. There's nothing I can do about it because I'm just so slow. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. At least with the slipstream, surely I can catch my teammate. Why is he so quick? Oh, yep, little late send to the inside. He's seen me coming. Side by side on exit. The two HRT go to war for 23rd place. There goes Della Rosa to the outside with DRS to make the move on his teammate, and early relegated once again to last place, and this time he might stay there. 15 minutes away from some rain. I don't know if that's even going to help my situation or not. There's a driver rejoining. Are we going to make an overtake? Under braking. Rah, the outsider, the 7-time world champion, and we're up into 23rd. We are definitely putting the option tyre on at the end of the race. Definitely. Maybe lap 18 I'll pit, I think. There goes the Michael to make the move very easily with the help of DRS as well. And we're now last place. Lap 17 out of 29. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. So Della Rosa into the pits, so I'm up to 23rd. And it's lap 18 now, so I'll be boxing at the end of this one. And we'll bring it into the pits then on the end of lap 18. From 23rd place, my teammate's actually out the race. So I'm last again. We'll put a set of option tyres on, take me to the end of this race. Oh no, Della Rosa's still in the race. Somebody else ahead is out of the race, I think. We've just not gone past them yet. And we've rejoined miles ahead of my teammate. It's Maldonado who's out the race. He retired from this race in real life, didn't he? But yeah, he had the incident at the end of the 2012 European Grand Prix with Lewis Hamilton whilst they were battling for a podium. Nice, great, beautiful. Oh my god, this car works perfectly, guys. I'm definitely not complaining. Oh my god, just go past me! This is a rare occurrence of annoyed James Early in a video. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. I'm getting lapped by Heikki Kovalainen. I want to cry. Maybe I'll cry. Maybe I'll turn that into... Go past me! Oh my god. What is going on today? Another driver has retired. 22 left in the race. If that's a driver in the top 10, that means Kovalainen is now in 11th place and he's on the verge of points. At least we're going to set our personal best lap in this race. 47 flat, so that's only 4.9 seconds off the fastest lap in this race. Oh, it's Alonso. Alonso is out. There's 21 drivers left now. They're all dropping like flies. Maybe this will turn into a good race for me. I am that slow that in the top left... Oh, never mind. It did say in the top left I was P22 out of 21, which is quite embarrassing. And Grosjean also out of the race. So I think they were both in the top 10. I think that now means Kovalainen's in the top 10. Apparently it's starting to rain. I don't see the rain. So we're letting Petrov through here. Oh, yep, I see the rain now. Clear blue skies, but the rain is falling here in Valencia with about 5 laps to go. I'm about to be lapped by both the Marussias. The only thing that makes this slightly better than the worst ever race is I'm still 40 seconds clear of my teammate Della Rosa. I got a 3 warnings for corner cutting at the final corner. I just keep taking too much of the curb, purely because I'm just trying to go faster, which I can't do. And I think we're on the final 2 laps now. Lewis Hamilton wins the race, which is huge for his championship challenge. Of course, the leader in the championship, Fernando Alonso, retiring from this one. I'll tell you what, that was, yeah, maybe the worst race I can remember that I've ever had. That was really, really, really bad. And we still finished ahead of De La Rosa. And we still met the target objective of 20th. A real strange race weekend, all in all, with Hamilton winning ahead of Vettel and Webber, Button in 4th place. Jean-Eric Vergne finishing in 5th. Nico Hülkenberg in 6th. Kobayashi, Ricciardo, Senna. And crucially, this is important in the context of our season, Heikki Kovalainen in 10th place. Scores Caterham's first points of the year, and that will move them ahead of HRT in the Constructors' Championship. These were the rest of the results. 15 drivers on the lead lap. 20 drivers within 1 lap, 21 drivers within 2 laps, and 3 retirements, Maldonado, Alonso and Romain Grosjean. Alonso's lead cut to just 5 points between him and Vettel. Hamilton jumps up above Webber. He jumps up above Michael Schumacher as well to go into 3rd place. Mark Webber down to 4th. Button 5th, and Schumacher has slipped all the way down to 6th place. He's just not picking up the points like he was earlier on in the season. And I'm down to 22nd place in the championship now. I'm behind both Caterhams of Kovalainen, who scored a point, and Petrov, and Charles Pic down there as well. Hülkenberg scoring his first points of the season today with that 6th place finish. And now it's not looking too great. How is Narain Karthikeyan on this list? I've never noticed that before. Has he always been there? Does that mean they've replaced me with Narain Karthikeyan for the next race? I've just underperformed that badly. Red Bull lead the way by 39 points ahead of Vodafone, McLaren, Mercedes, who are in 2nd. Distance ahead of Ferrari now. They were within 1 point of each other going into this race. That has completely changed. And HRT have slipped all the way down to last place. We've gone from 10th to 12th in one horrendous home race weekend. Well, I'm getting applauded, but for some reason I just feel like I've lost my race seat. I don't know if that's even possible in this game. But I don't feel great. Guys, what can I say about that? What a tricky and difficult weekend that was. It started in qualifying. My first lap in qualifying, I thought, oh, that felt clean. That felt really on the limit, you know. I was pushing the car, and then for it to be 3 seconds slower than my teammate, well, that was a kick in the teeth, really. And the race was no better. We still finished ahead of De La Rosa, but oh, it was a tough one. The next race is the British Grand Prix, my home Grand Prix. So if I underperform there, I'm in serious trouble. I'm really hoping that we can turn up there and get back to not winning ways, but at least beating our fellow rivals, our fellow backmarkers. Hopefully we can move back up to 10th place in the Constructors' Championship. It just means we have to score points throughout this season. If you enjoyed that one, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And I'll see you next time for the British Grand Prix. Goodbye.